Welcome to Cineights, where you get to know the best movies and series. Today's video is about the best crime shows of the 21st century. I hope you enjoy this video. Be sure to watch until the end because I'm sure you will like it. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Money Heist. It's hard to imagine that one of the most popular crime shows ever made, Money Heist, almost never became an international hit. On the verge of being cancelled by the Spanish network Antena 3, Netflix acquired rights for the series that went on to become a massive hit around the world. The series chronicles a group of well-written characters led by the professor as they infiltrate and steal from financial institutions. The show became a global phenomenon, with fans everywhere singing their own versions of Bella Ciao and wearing the dolly masks from the series. Money Heist has won numerous accolades and even inspired a South Korean adaptation and a Netflix spin-off series. Broadchurch. Although Broadchurch only ran for 3 seasons, they were enough to prove its worthiness as one of the best crime drama shows of the 21st century. The story follows a murder investigation of an 11-year-old Danny Latimer, led by D.I. Alec Hardy and D.S. Ellie Miller. Broadchurch was able to turn what seems like an ordinary murder mystery plot line into something with much substance. It was able to tie in everything seamlessly: the everyday struggles of police detectives and their imperfections, the grief of losing a loved one, and the inevitability of trust and betrayal. Pushing Daisies. Aside from being a legendary comedy drama, Pushing Daisies is also a fantastic crime series that follows Ned, a pie maker who can bring dead things to life just by touching them. Alongside the pie Emerson Codd and his colleague Olive Snook, Ned begins to use his unique skill to solve murder cases. Balancing wit, humor, and a wholly unique premise, Pushing Daisies is still a must-see show nearly 2 decades since it first aired. It never takes itself too seriously, but also manages to get viewers invested in its characters' stories. It's unfortunate that it ends on a notoriously frustrating unresolved TV cliffhanger that fans are still discussing to this day. Hannibal. Despite its brief 3-season run and being cancelled by NBC due to low viewership, Hannibal has been dubbed one of the greatest but most underrated shows of all time. The complex dynamic between criminal profiler Will Graham and psychiatrist Hannibal Lecter makes a strong foundation for the series. There are high expectations in reinventing classic characters such as Hannibal. But the show developer, Brian Fuller, and the production team have successfully executed their stylized reinterpretation of Hannibal with incredible performances from the actors. Hannibal is one of the best versions of the story that has been nominated for and won awards from Emmy Awards, Saturn Awards, and Critics' Choice Television Awards, solidifying its status as one of the best crime TV shows ever. Ozark. Ozark quickly became part of the most renowned crime drama TV shows after its release, eventually earning a whopping total of 45 Primetime Emmy Award nominations. Directed by and starring Jason Bateman as Marty Bird alongside Laura Linney as Wendy Bird, the show depicts the couple's move with their children to the Lake of the Ozarks after a violent encounter with a drug cartel. Soon, Marty and Wendy become successful criminals, finding new and creative ways to outsmart the cartel they're supposed to be working for. A riveting series with excellent character transformations, most notably Ozark local Ruth Langmore's storyline, which earned Julia Garner 3 wins for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series. Mindhunter. It is natural for anyone to be fascinated by the nature of crime and the criminals behind them. Viewers want to understand how criminals think or why they choose to commit their crimes. It is one of the reasons why Mindhunter, one of the best crime TV series of all time, is a marvel at exploring the psychology behind the minds of the world's most notorious criminals. Instead of the typical treatment criminals get in which they are viewed as wild and irrational, 2 FBI agents interview them and try to understand them as humans. This lends a more intense and realistic atmosphere to the series, which also dramatizes real-life serial killers like Edmund Kemper and Charles Manson. Dexter. Unquestionably among the best crime drama series, Dexter is a massively popular crime drama show centered on the titular character who is a forensic technician with a knack for bloodstain pattern analysis. He's also a vigilante serial killer who goes after murderers he feels have evaded justice. Its dark humor and surprisingly charming protagonist have kept audiences hooked and asking for more. Despite its lackluster follow-up in the form of the miniseries, Dexter: New Blood, the original show maintains its status as one that is beloved by its loyal fanbase. Peaky Blinders. British crime drama series Peaky Blinders has been universally acclaimed due to its originality and shining a light on English history rarely explored on television. The gangster drama's stylish cinematography and impressive costumes never fail to amuse the audience. It's what makes the series look like every aspect has been meticulously thought out. The series has made a huge cultural impact in the UK. According to the Office of National Statistics, in 2018, the name Arthur became the top 10 boys' names for the first time since the 1920s, and likewise with the name Ada, which was included in the girls' top 100 names for the first time in 100 years. These 2 names are inspired by Peaky Blinders characters, Arthur Shelby Jr. and Ada Thorne. Better Call Saul. Some have argued that in many aspects, the spin-off prequel Better Call Saul is a better-made series compared to Breaking Bad and that it is one of the best prequels ever made. Some users on Reddit, for instance, have argued that Jimmy McGill is a more relatable protagonist compared to Walter White. The best Better Call Saul episodes are also recognized for having more distinct storylines compared to Breaking Bad, as they delve into each main character's intriguing arc. Knowing Jimmy's ultimate fate also stimulates a high level of curiosity among the viewers. Questions of, how did Jimmy, Saul end up there, constantly hang above their heads. Fargo. Fargo is based on the 1996 film of the same name and is set in the same fictional universe. What makes Fargo unique is its ability to perfectly blend the genres of crime and dark comedy into one seamless genre. The series has won 51 out of 228 award nominations, including 18 Primetime Emmy Award nominations, followed by an additional 27 Creative Arts Emmy Awards. Others include 10 Golden Globe Awards, 14 Critics' Choice Television Awards, and 44 Online Film and TV Association Awards nominations. True Detective. True Detective is an anthology crime television series that has run for 4 seasons starting in 2014. The first season of one of the best detective series by HBO follows a murder investigation led by 2 homicide detectives, Marty, Hart and Rust, Cole. True Detective changed things up a little in the second season by casting a woman as one of the leading detectives, Rachel McAdams. Stars alongside Colin Farrell, who played Detective Ray Velcoro. Mahershala Ali and Stephen Dorff play the leading detectives of the third season. While all seasons of True Detective have received praise, the first season, in particular, has been named the best season out of the 3. Chemistry shared between detectives Harrelson and McConaughey, by a strong plot line and characterizations, made it an impeccable season. The Wire. First aired in 2002, The Wire never won a Primetime Emmy nor any significant awards and was referred to as an Emmy snub. It only received average ratings, but as time has progressed, the show is now commonly cited as one of the best television programs ever made. Many have praised the show's accuracy in its rare depiction of the failure of local institutions and its subsequent domino effect on poverty in an urban population. The Wire's accuracy has inspired universities such as the University of York to study the social topics explored in the program. University of York's head of sociology, Roger Burrows, said the show makes a fantastic contribution to their understanding of contemporary urbanism. Sherlock. Often cited alongside the best detective shows of all time, Sherlock is an award-winning crime drama TV series based on Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes detective stories. It's centered on the misadventures Sherlock Holmes and Dr. John Watson experience within and around their iconic home in London, 221B Baker Street. Aside from winning a Peabody Award in 2011, the show has also received numerous Emmy Awards and has become a global hit, even launching a mobile app called Sherlock Network. It remains one of the most well-known and successful depictions of the legendary detective on the small screen. The Sopranos. Despite its first release in 1999, most of The Sopranos ran in the 21st century until its conclusion in 2007. It follows the journey of Tony Soprano, who explores his struggles of balancing family life and his role as a mafia leader during his therapy sessions with psychiatrist Jennifer Melfi. There are many reasons why The Sopranos is often described as the greatest show of all time. Despite Tony's role in the series as a leader of a criminal organization, he is, like everyone else, struggling with his identity in between good and evil. The Sopranos is credited for its technical excellence in different aspects, such as music, cinematography, and its openness to explore difficult subjects such as gender roles, mental health, and Italian-American culture. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad has often been dubbed as the greatest television show ever made. Many shows rely on plot twists that will shock their audience to the core, but that's not the case with Breaking Bad. The show's writing is unique because it allows everything to happen at a slower pace, by recognizing the importance of character building and development, and makes it less confusing for the audience. The brilliant script can only be supported by incredible performances, especially from Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul, and the complexity of their relationship. Similar to its spin-off prequel Better Call Saul, the attention to detail in Breaking Bad is second to none. Unlike other series which don't know when to stop, Breaking Bad ended the series at the perfect length and at the right time. Series finale, Felina, has also been deemed as one of the greatest, if not the greatest series finale ever made.